Hey guys, it's Haydz here and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a server spawn or mega structure. Now these same rules or tips apply to any big structure in Minecraft. So if you're building a custom map for someone or a server spawn or anything, just watch this video and you'll be all good. So to start off, you need an idea. And of course the idea with this server, for example, would be it's a PvP server with maybe split for Hunger Games. I need extra room or additions to add more stuff in the future. Of course I needed lots of separate different rooms. So that's why I decided to make the spawn this size. So once you know what you want to fit in it, that's how you determine the size. And so we made a square. It's easier to work in squares as well, mainly because of the plugins. The plugins seem to work in squares, nearly all of them. Mainly World Edit, but Minecraft is a square game, so you want to mark out your land with just a general outline. And I usually use World Edit for this, but you can use whatever. So just say you had a really small spawn, you only want it that big, whatever. That's how big you want it. That's a terrible spawn, but you get the point. Once you've marked it out, you need to work out if you want an even or odd number of blocks. Now I'm going to get into why this matters. Some people build their whole spawn on an even number of blocks and then go, well, we're fucked now because I wanted to do custom spawning points like this. So this is where I want new people to spawn when they first join the server. And as you can see, there's a block there. But if this was an even number, this whole spawn, then I wouldn't be able to put a block there. Because as you can see, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 1 block, 2 blocks, 2 blocks. Just pretend the wall's there. It can expand out as far as you want, but basically what I'm trying to say is I would suggest an odd number. So I'm trying to get a better example of this, but if you have an odd number, there will always be 1 block left over in the middle, so you can have a single spawn point. If this was an even number of blocks, this spawn, then this would be the middle. And where you're meant to put the spawn if it's 4 blocks, because you can only define spawn to 1 block. So people spawn in like the back right corner, and it sets your whole thing off course by a block. So that's the problem if you go with even. That's why odd number of blocks, you always have 1 line left over, so you always have a central spawning point. So once you've marked out your area with the right amount of space to build whatever you're planning, and I would suggest odd number of blocks, but sometimes if you're building and you don't need to define certain spawn points, then even might be better for you. You line it all up, and then you start designating like areas. So as you see here, this is 1 corner. We marked out this corner the exact same width as the other corner, because all of our corners are perfectly identical. And to save time, what you do is you build 1 corner, you copy it, rotate it, paste it on the other corner. And of course that's the same with all these entrances as well. We did a perfectly same amount of blocks there, same amount of blocks there, same amount of blocks there, all done in squares, guys. So we did 1 corner and 1 building, and we copied it all the way around. So that saved heaps of time, except for the back. Don't look at the back yet. Back's not totally done. Then, after you've done that, once you've copied around whatever you've built to each corner, then you have a basic layout. And once you get the basic layout, we usually use certain tools, so plugins, that make this way easier. There is Voxel Sniper, which is used for land generation. As you can see, all the land around here looks amazing. There's like hills and trees. But this it didn't look like this originally, because what are the chances of having perfectly flat land in Minecraft for this much of an area? It's not going to happen. So you need to get tools like Voxel Sniper and World Edit to help you out there. Let's just fix this while I'm at it. So Voxel Sniper for that, and World Edit. Once you have World Edit, that unlocks a few things. What I like to have in my inventory is of course the wooden axe. I'm not going to show you how this is used, but it basically defines areas and then you can edit it. So // set 0 to delete, // undo to put it back, copy, paste, rotate. World Edit's definitely what you need if you're building a major project. If anyone builds anything without World Edit, they're crazy, or they've got a lot of spare time on their hands, to be honest. And of course the compass is extremely useful, because as you can see on the inside here, it looks like shit. This is terrible. Like, you can see the marking out we did, so let's try and get a good actual... I'll try and find a really good example of us marking out. So here we go. This is perfect. We still got all the underlaying marking out down here. So this was the total area. So this is where it stops, where the line was meant to stop. And this is one square on the right here, one square on the left here. Perfect size, a line down the middle. We marked it out with wool with what we wanted to build there. So over here is a better example of that, because this is the spawn. It looks good, doesn't it? See, let's see what we read on this sign here when we started. Spawn here with sign rooms. And we did that, because right above here, bam, spawn room with signs. We marked it out. As you can see, we didn't actually mark out where the spawn was going to be, but we did divide it up into squares, so corners. So that's the good part. And back to what I was getting on, that's a little Easter egg. If you guys do get in here, you can follow it all the way up to the top. Until I put that there. There you go. So, once you do get the main marking out, what I usually do is set it to a full stone wall. You look at it and be like, do I want stone? No. The material I wanted to use for this was stone brick, obviously. So we changed the wall to stone brick. And then you add the details. And you always pick a theme. So as you can see here, we picked stone theme and we added my favourite colour, which is a tealy blue, green, whatever. That's my favourite colour right there, guys. Something you didn't know about me, now you do. We picked a stone theme. So what you want to do for a stone theme is get stone, cobblestone, obviously. You can even use gravel in some bits. You need these slabs for sure. You can use different coloured wool like we did, but that's optional. The main thing are these core blocks. There's one more I'm looking for. That one's alright. You'll basically want to grab every coloured block like this. Because as you can see, what I have in my hands is all that is used in front of me. 1.5 slabs, of course these. They're the best. So that's pretty much what we use to decorate this whole thing, guys. And I reckon it looks amazing. And it's really simple to do. With these, you just follow it, guys. It's actually... I can't say it's simple. This was a massive project and it is actually extremely hard. But hopefully you guys watching this video will probably learn a thing or two. And a few little tips here and there to make a good map. Let's think about what else I did. So I got heaps of help on this. Massive shout out to DPS Legend and Ding Fries Are Done. Ding Fries Are Done did a lot of little adjustments here and there. He did some signs, he fixed up some of this. And DPS did most of the marking out. He was actually teaching me how to build these mega structures, and now I'm teaching you. So I copied his method of marking it out. He actually did all the marking out, and he built all the main core walls just with World Edit, and then I went over them with detail, mainly up here, where he just built walls, and then I went bam, chucked slabs all over it, detailed, done. It's as easy as that. And then after you do that, you want to do massive checks. Like, I've flown around this about 100 times looking for errors, and there will always be errors. Like right there is a step missing. So that's a perfect example of what you want to be doing, guys. You want to go over it and check for holes, errors, things that aren't the same, and things that can be improved. So also I would like to mention, before you copy, like after we did this one and that one, you want to make sure it's finished before you copy it around. Because then if you want to make one change, like say I wanted to put a piece of step here, I would have to fly around and put that on all the corners now. So it's much easier to do that before you copy it. Alright. Now after you've built the core spawn, you want to start going into details to make it lively and fun. So out here we got a massive logo, which I think is amazing. Touched up by me, made by DPS. And we got heaps of caverns and stuff down here. We've got like a 1v1 arena, so you can just meet people and have a little 1v1. And we got stuff everywhere. We got this beautiful walkway here, right on the ocean. Well, not ocean, swamp. We've got houses. We've got heaps of hidden Easter eggs. I'll probably show you one or two of them. The first one is through this lava right there. I encourage you to have fire resistance potions before you jump down there. But down here is a parkour, so it is possible, guys. For this bit, you need to actually be sprinting through the web. And there might be a prize at the end later on, but at the moment it's just for fun. We'll jump back through there. Fly around the side here. I'll show you some more stuff. When you are protecting areas, here's another good tip, guys, but I see a lot of problems on people's servers. Besides filling in all the holes, you either need to block off the caves, or you need to make them friendly, like this one, how you can easily climb up. Seeing as this land is protected, if there's a 2-block drop and noobs fall down here, they won't be able to build their way out. They are stuck forever. And you do not want that. So you either want to make the caves noob friendly like this, so this is now a PvP zone for people, or you want to block the caves off completely. Do not have them just freestyle cave, because there's too many little holes and things people can get stuck in that no one will really enjoy, and everyone will just get mad at you. So make sure you check for that. And in here I've got another little hidden area. Climb up here, it's just a little lookout type thing. I reckon it's pretty good. Let's actually get out of here somehow without going down the steps, because I can't be bothered. Oh, there we go. Whatever, I'll fix that up a bit later. Fly over here. That's the land that is... I'm thinking of putting a Spleef Arena or Hunger Games or something. Haven't decided yet. But that's in progress. And that's pretty much it. I think I told you all the main tips. I think I'll just sum it all up for you now. So first of all, you want to get a good server to be able to do this all on, because world editing does require some resources and your home computer might not be able to handle it. I would suggest making it an odd amount of blocks, so you can set perfect spawn points on 1 block instead of having it on 4. You want to mark out the area of your spawn to make sure you can fit everything you need in it. You then want to divide it up into sections that it will be the same, so you don't have to waste time, like the corners. You mark it out to say these sections are going to be the same, so you can just copy paste and rotate. And you want to get the right tools, so I will show you the plugins I currently have on this server. This is not what I'll be using when it's released, but this is what I'm using to build. This was just a bunch of plugins I just chucked together real quick. And these are just to build, and essentials it's basically just to... all you need is world edit. These are pretty useless, most of these. Actually, what I would do is I would grab yourself P Tweaks, world edit, voxel sniper, and essentials, and then you're pretty much good to go to build your spawn. There's not much else you need besides that, unless you want to start doing some more advanced things. And of course, when you set up your server, that's totally different depending on what server you want, what other plugins you want to install after that. And once you've done that, guys, like I said, the next step was to build the stone walls after you've marked out the area. Go over with details, double check everything, patch up all the holes in the claimed land, start adding more details and surrounding stuff to spruce it up a bit, and bam, you're done. You have a server spawn like this. And while I'm at it, I might as well tell you guys what the plan is with this. I'm pretty happy with it, and it's nearly ready to release. I'm actually waiting for the new Minecraft update, because I want to get some of the new blocks quickly added into this build before I release it. It's not only because of that, it is also because I don't want to release it and then have to update all the plugins after the new patch gets released. So you guys can expect this server, mc.haydzcraft.com, to be released a few days after the new Minecraft update, up to a week, depending on how quick the plugin developers can help me out there. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it, and I hope you guys learned something of how to build a server spawn. And I guess we'll sum it up here, guys. That's it. I will mention one more thing. You can use essentials to set 2 spawns. So this is my noob spawn when they first spawn in. And when you die, you actually spawn down here. And you can just Google up essentials and learn that. But that's a very good tip for building a server. Because when people die, I didn't want them running all the way back down here. It's just a waste of time. spawn them right here in the action to go whichever direction they want. PvP straight out there, donation room, shops, all good to go. And I guess that's it for now, guys, and I'll see you later. Have a good day.